Socio-Cultural Theory by Vygotsky. Socio-cultural theory, also known as a cultural historical activity theory, is a powerful framework for understanding how individuals learn and develop within a social context. It emphasizes the interplay between social interaction, cultural tools, and individual cognition. This theory was developed by the Russian psychologist Lev Semenovich Vygotsky in the early 20th century and has since had a profound impact on our understanding of education, psychology, and human development. This theory explores five key concepts from Lev Vygotsky's socio-cultural theory. The first is the more knowledgeable other, or the MKO. Vygotsky defined the more knowledgeable other, or MKO, as anyone who has a better understanding or a higher ability level than the learner, particularly in regards to a specific task, concept, or process. It could be teacher, peer, parents, or even computer program who can facilitate the learning of the student.
Zone of proximal development refers to what a learner can do without the help of others and what they can achieve with the guidance and encouragement from the skilled person. In concentric circle, 2 is his zone, what the student can do without help. This is what they can learn without the help of others. Zone of proximal development, what the students can do with help. This is what they thought by the help of the skilled person. 2 higher zone, beyond the student's abilities. It happens through the student's abilities. This refers to themselves on how they can learn. Learner assistance in the zone of proximal development. First, more knowledgeable others, like teachers, parents of peer. Second, educational technologies. Third, scaffolds, prompting, open-ended, questioning, and modeling.
Scaffolding. What is scaffolding? Scaffolding is the breaking down of information or parts of a new skills into pieces that are digestible for the learners. Scaffolding is a method of teaching that helps learners understand educational content by working with an educator or someone who has a better understanding of the material. Lev Vygotsky suggested that students should be educated where they are capable of learning with peer support, instructional strategies, and regular assessment. In the early 1900s, Lev Vygotsky developed his idea of the zone proximal development, or ZPD. So what is ZPD? The ZPD is the area in which a child is currently learning with support. It is the area between what they can do independently and what they are not yet ready to do.
A fourth concept is the role of language in private speech and learning. Vygotsky viewed language as a critical tool, particularly as a means for internalizing knowledge. Language helps in thought process and problem solving. Vygotsky came up with the term private speech to explain the self-directed speech where a child talks to themselves that typically emerges in children around the ages of 2 to 7 years. He believed that private speech is essentially a way for children to guide their own actions and thoughts. This, Vygotsky argued, was an important aspect of child development and demonstrated the importance of language in our cognitive development. As children grow, they start to internalize his private speech. They begin to understand that language can be used not only for communication with others, but also as an internalized tool for thinking and problem solving. As adults, we know that we can think with words in our heads as a skill that help us to think through complex ideas.
So, Vygotsky versus Piaget. While both Lev Vygotsky and Jean Piaget were developmental psychologists, Their approaches to understanding cognitive development were different. Piaget believed that children learn through independent interaction with the environment. And Vygotsky, on the other hand, emphasizes that social aspect of learning, arguing that cognitive development is largely a result of social and cultural interactions.